It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese.
All right, what up, everybody? We are getting ready to get underway here for week 3 of the First and Goal MVP Madden Franchise League. That was a mouthful. But, yeah, you can see there, I'm 1-1 after the loss to the Panthers last night on the stream. And this is going to be another tough one. We got the Detroit Lions here. Man, I hope so. Biggest thing is going to be trying to, once again, stop the run games. He's got Gibbs at running back and St. Brown plus DK Metcalf at wide receiver. So, a lot of weapons. Trying to get some adjustments here real quick.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Go! First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Not too bad on first play there. Yeah, we've played twice now. The first time I played him was week 1 last season. And took a late, well, that sucks. Took a late stop on defense for me to get the win in the first game. Unfortunately, in the second game, I was trying to play him in a hotel, room at the work conference, and we were competitive for about a quarter, and then it went downhill for me real quick, and unfortunately, a desync happened, so yeah, he ended up getting a win in the second game, but I ended up going on to win the division at the end, but he's got a tough team, so this is going to be another big battle. If I remember correctly, he didn't let me return either time last time out. And if that's the case, then let's see what Gilchrist does here. Damn. Yeah, let's not start heavy yet. The good thing is I have Tucker Kraft back this week after the injury. I'm going to start off with the screen here.
Ready. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Ready. Well, I'm going to air this out to start. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Not going to actually do the 4 vert. We'll see what we get here.
Ready? Shotgun now for Love. Complete. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up,
I'm going to go with a middle slant here.
Short of the sticks.
Yeah, 0 was not good on that one. Oh, you're talking about Matthew Golden.
Okay, ready? Extra man in the second.
Thought you were talking about the yardage game, I bet.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it complete to Reed. Runs around him, he's got space.
Had to make up for it, though. There we go.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive.
Nice little offensive shootout to start off this game here.
That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after.
All right, we'll see if I can do a little bit better on defense this upcoming drive. I did not see Christian Watson even get hurt. Damn. All right, we're going to keep him in for right now.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
I saw your link just a second ago, James. Good luck against, I think you're facing Seattle this week.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled
See if you can get up to 3-0 there.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs.
That was bad. I can't believe I missed that tackle there.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And this one's brought to a halt at
I think Alex Alford is one of his new draft picks, so I'm not familiar with him. I think last time out he had another scrambling quarterback.
We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Big Logan Hall.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboy 80. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's going to be complete to Lovett. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch.
Yeah, so for those that are new to the league here, when we have these user versus user battles, in the first quarter specifically, if you're not past midfield, you can't go for it on like 4th down. So he's right at midfield. If I kept him right here and got a stop on 3rd down, he'd have to punt it. But I'm going to assume he's going to get at least 1 yard and then he can go for it. I got a lot more than 1 yard right then.
This one reaches the 35-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set to go now from the 35. Go play action on first down. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They got second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore.
Probably a little bit fortunate there. I accidentally undercut the hell out of that with my DB. I thought it was going to be a touchdown deep.
He's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's a throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to
A lot of times in this situation, I've run zone defense against the people in our league. Trying to mix it up and do a little bit more man today, so we'll see how that works out right now.
We put a receiver in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, at least gets the stop on the 3rd down there, so he's going to try to settle for a field goal.
52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie.
And pretty good kick, so only down 3, which I'll take right now. Get the ball back in the second drive here in the first quarter. We'll see if we can get the lead for the first time today.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, I'm hoping today to get Matthew Golden a little bit more involved in the last game. I've been building him up a little bit, so I think he's up to like a 87 or 88 overall on my roster right now.
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise
Yeah, that
you,
sucked.
that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond
Honestly,
the
probably got away with that one a little bit. I think I had Watson over the
17
middle.
yards and moves the chains.
I was looking over toward Golden to start with. Didn't really do my reads properly there.
Ready, set.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Set.
Love now to throw. Dump off caught by his back. He works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Terry on Arnold in on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Come on. Hut, hut.
Quick throw out wide by Lamar. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
Oh man, that drive went as well as I was hoping, at least at the start. Shout out to Jaden Reed, man. Yeah, that play right there, the RPO bubble, that has been giving everybody some fits in our league, no matter who's running it, so. Figured that'd be a good time. I figured he was going to end up blitzing here sooner or later, so just timed it up well.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Big strike here to Williams. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like.
Can't be mad. Great pass to Williams right there.
First down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
I'm more worried about trying to stop Gibbs in this game, so I'm willing to give up a few of those if I can get the, field goal attempts instead of the, the touchdowns. Oof. And as soon as I say that, naturally that's what happens. That sucked.
The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think my run defense been non-existent the first couple games. We'll need to figure that out real quick.
These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 17-14 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the double.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll get to work here, first
Here we
and
go.
10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle
So
by
some
Jack
immediate
Campbell.
revenge for that last play, Brock.
Brought down back
I
at
don't
the
know.
32.
What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. And it
Well,
wasn't
3rd and
there.
long is not where I wanted to be.
Prior incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Wouldn't be shocked if he tries to do a blitz.
Flat. 95.
Trying to see where we're at real quick.
White. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That one really
Good enough job by him with Campbell right there.
foot there, and not
I thought I was going to sneak it behind him and get it, but
because now you're giving your opponent a chance
well.
to go pad that lead
Let's
before
see if we can get a stop on defense this next time out. It's wild to see DK Metcalf as a punt returner right now.
Got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18. Rattler. 18. Let's go now. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field. We've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to
Thank you to that interference call. That just saved my butt right there.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Working now from the gun. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Ready? Break.
what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's a design boot. Heading out right. Has him on a quick hitter. Here's the 25. And he has it to the 23-yard line. As
And I'm playing like S, and he is making me pay for it. Shout out to him right now. We just got to keep him away from the end zone this drive. See if we can tighten up here.
To move in the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's smart, he won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
On the set.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's a kick to Gibbs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent back.
Well, at least we finally got one stop again on Gibbs.
Sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would.
Just need to do that more frequently.
West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On the ready.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Metcalf looking out right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
All right, we'll see if he goes for it here. It's 4th and short, so it's tempting.
Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
I'm surprised that he's going to go for the field goal.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash.
Just got to watch out for the fake here. Nah, no fake. He kicked the field goal, so. All right, then. I'll take that. That's what we wanted. But we got 3:43 left in this half. Chance to get the touchdown and extra point to take the lead going into half, so we'll see if I can do a little bit better on offense here. I'm not opposed to running the ball, just got to run it a little bit more if I'm going to do it, because I don't think I've really even started to get Josh Jacobs underway here yet.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to roll. And he has it right in midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Okay, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. 10, 5, 6.
Didn't like the look at all for that run play, so let's see what we can do here.
Ready.
Low from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Watch out now. 52.
Shotgun now for Lowe. And there's a man there.
Bruh. I saw Kraft, and I hit the wrong fucking button on my controller. Oh, that's a forced error on myself. That's terrible. I was trying to hit the freaking mesh route.
Play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly
Oh, that hurt.
As he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come.
I need to
just
lock
the
in.
nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Packers 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the
A quick
Lions.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Oh, jeez. First off, shout out Nick.
This is 1st and 10.
Is Norvell coaching? I mean, might as well be at this point.
Love back to it after the pin. Escapes the pocket. Looking slant route complete. And they push this down.
We're going to be taking L's all season like this, then yeah.
They go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
For a Packers first down. First and
After
10
plenty
at
of
the
scoring
47
already,
yard
we
line.
have
All
reached
right.
the 2-minute
Didn't quite get
warning.
up there before the 2-minute warning, but
After this.
we'll see if we can at least get some points here, stay in it, going into
1st and 10 from
second half.
47.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over.
Well, that's not looking good.
Interception of our season. That deficit.
I was trying to, obviously, roll into the right, throw in the left is not a smart decision at all by me anyways, but
Play smart, not scared.
I was trying to get it more towards the sideline because I saw Jacob starting to break free.
Play smart football.
And I got usered for it.
Too many mistakes.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this down to the 42.
Now the biggest thing is just trying to, it's,
3 yards.
DJU, honestly, he might be playing better than I am right now.
Favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made
I'm making
so much
mistake after
more
mistake, and
by adding all the extra
yeah, shout out to the Lions user over here is making me pay for it right now.
He sneaks this through the middle.
Biggest thing right now is just trying to keep him from getting even more points.
Running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll go play action. And the pack gets home. They drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
7 yards.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all the run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
3rd down from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, I guess the one fortunate thing out of all that is he didn't score off the interception. But damn, that was terrible by me. But we get the ball first coming here. No problem. I'm not going to get a return right now, so should be starting from the 35.
Kick this one away.
See if we can get something going on offense. Naturally, as soon as I say that, it's the one time he allows me to actually get a return here. But either way, see if we can get something going.
26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Shot, 17. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete to Reed out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Number 11, Jaden Reed. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard
They'll
line.
come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 10 black. Strike it. 3-3. Hut.
There's Love to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down. Black, 95. Green Jack. Drill green. Set, hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after
Nick said it can only go uphill from here, and clearly that was a jinx. Because, man, what the hell was I just looking at?
Ready.
They've got 1st down here from
Oh my god, this is probably the worst I've played in league play since the NFC title game my 1st season.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Close to the end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's more icing on the cake.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I just saw the Dan Housing comment, and yeah, I feel cursed right now, Jesus.
Just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
I would say one more stop here, but realistically this close I'm going to need 2 more.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a 2nd
Damn.
time. Touchdown Detroit.
Oh,
Lions push
he didn't get a touchdown off the last interception, but this time he did. And
touchdown.
now we're just trying to avoid the route from being on.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. All that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Dude, this is embarrassing right now. Jesus.
Big targets in the red zone.
This one could just, yeah, this looks like the meme where what was it the other day? There was like a turkey that basically at Thanksgiving time that was just absolutely looking at another turkey that got freaking roasted or something like that.
Starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Finally going to touch the heavy sets at least a little bit right now. See if we can get 1 yard here. I'm gonna switch sides though. Go away from Hutchinson here.
Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd.
And man, well, we got something at least.
The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game.
Run the ball. Yeah, I gotta take Funny Man's advice. It's probably the best offensive series I had since the first 2 of the game.
Sailors now on the return. And this drive
See if we can get a turnover or something to stay alive.
Their own 23-yard line.
the Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions make
Oh, that hurt.
possession game.
I thought I was gonna undercut it, and it looked like me in baseball when I was like in middle school, where I'd run up for a fly ball and watch it fly over my head.
With that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Just gave me some PTSD on that one.
Down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm gonna try to stick with what worked last time and see if you can get a stop on it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken
That
down
linebacker
right
makes
at the
that
line of
tackle right in the
scrimmage.
middle of the field. All I'm
gain
thinking
on the
about right
play.
now, Kate's training
2nd
camp.
and
Because
10
that's a middle drill right
at the
there. That is
23-yard
textbook. What
line.
you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ready. Ready.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Play fake. It's low. Dump off to his fullback. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Even though that play didn't go too well for Nick, since he's a Bucks fan, I actually got a fullback that's wearing number 40. So yesterday I compared him to Mike Allstott. Immediately ran for like a negative -1 yard loss afterwards.
Down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Down. Drill Greek. Black 40. Slide blue.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped. Would have been a nice game. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panthers,
Drive begins with Gibbs. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory.
This is just like
Step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Russ and McKinney. This is just like the game against Carolina yesterday.
Those big guys up front on the O-line.
One great receiver, but it's not the person that you would expect to be the one that's going off. And then a strong-ass running game. So,
Huge role in that.
need to figure that out as the season goes on.
Liking 18.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They give to Gibbs on the option. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf.
What's annoying about that play was I was trying to get back to the safety, but he snapped it beforehand, and I somehow ended up on a defensive lineman instead.
And the Lions have a 1st down.
Yo, what up, Bear Chaser? I wish I was giving you a better performance on this game, but not doing the Packers too well right now.
That's the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Y'all, I'll have to add you later on, man.
Any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell
Probably won't be able to do it after this game tonight, but during the week or something, yeah, for sure.
consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the
Nice.
uprights.
Yeah, we've been playing Fortnite a lot at night lately, also, and then yeah, just kind of one of those deals with kiddos and stuff. I'm in and out right now, but how are you liking the new season of Fortnite? Well, not newest season, but the current season of Fortnite.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that.
And everybody on like Reddit and stuff has been kind of bashing the Foundation versus the Ice King thing because the Foundation getting all the boost and stuff.
Ready. Break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here. Ready.
Hand off here to Jacob. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't mind it too much. We had a game late last night that ended where dude was on top of like one of the structures and none of us could get up there, and the storm just kept shrinking, so he ended up winning, sitting up top. That made like everybody bad enough to just get off for the night.
Second and 4.
Set. Set.
They stick with Jacob. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Set. Punch. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. And he'll go down.
Yeah, for sure, with the circle end games and stuff.
Manages a gain of 3 there.
Oh no.
That's good for a Green Bay
I liked it like at the very start when it came out because it was just something different. But now I kind of wish it went back to just the regular circles.
On its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, set, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. This one ticket in by Kraft. And he's tackled for a short gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again.
Here we go.
But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's always nice to see teams still employ fullbacks.
Meanwhile, in our game, this one's pretty much over right now. But we'll see if we can get the first down here.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Slice down. Blue, red, 38. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it complete to Reed.
Shout out to Reed in this game, though. This is the best game I've had with him so far.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, 6. Mega. Blue, 32. Hut.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black, yellow, 22. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Chased out to his right. This one bounces out of bounds right at the line. A little stay with the offense here.
I hope so on Twitch, man. Before when we first started doing kind of everything, with recordings and stuff like that, I had planned on just being on YouTube, and then it's kind of been branching out on all the different socials and stuff, but Twitch was kind of the last one we ended up joining with, and hopefully we'll get some more Rocket League and stuff going on, and eventually I'd like to get some Fortnite on the channel, even though I'm pretty dog crap about it. But
I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
See if we can get a first down here. It's 4th and 3. I could go for a long field goal, but who gives a shit about a field goal at this point?
Exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far. And it
shout out Jaden Reed, baby. Thank you.
You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
That should have been a touchdown. That's on me.
Offense up to the line fast.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Love from the gun.
All right, there we go. Something to celebrate here at the end of the game.
Making the scoreboard look a touch better. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And This drive will start inside the 25.
Well, we'll see what ends up happening in the computer simulation part of it, but you know, Lions with their win. They got the win over the Cowboys, but I don't think they played. I think it was just like a fair sim, and he ended up winning based off the games played number and stuff, but he ended up going up to 2-0 either way. And then I'm 1-1 right now, so he's going to go up to 3-0. I'll be 1-2 with the downside of not having a tiebreaker either. And then, depending on how the Vikings do, I'll still either be second in the division or sitting in third, mainly because the Bears still suck and they got their ass whooped the other day. So they're on the bottom of the division at 0-2 right now.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything.
We're gonna go man coverage here.
And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Hey! It's a sign of life. Needed that a lot sooner than there.
You also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate. Right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen. You better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first.
I didn't say it was a good life, Nick. I just said it is a sign of life.
That defense celebrating the sidelines.
Shotgun now for Love. And it's great flying through the air, Rob. Problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
I'm gonna go for it either way here if it gets to 4th down, but
Third down here.
see what we got.
Ready. 10 black. Go red.
Right.
Green jack. Hut, hut.
Air it out on 3rd. That was too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I don't know what the hell I was doing just then.
This offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like
Did all that with Reed just to end up throwing it to Kraft by mistake.
like that. Got to manufacture a better
It's the second time in this game where I've thrown it to the wrong person.
Might as well go for this on 4th down.
50 green. Red cycle. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. When they come through to stay on the field, that is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Packers.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green
First
Bay.
and goal at the 7-yard
Packers
line.
hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Down.
Once more, it's Love. Dumps it off to his running back.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call it teamwork. How many different guys can get rallied to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Loves to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, that wasn't how I designed that one, but I'll take a Jordan Love ankle breaker for a touchdown there.
Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers...
I think we gotta go for the onside. I mean, let's make it interesting. But yeah, I really wanted to throw that one over to Kraft, and just he was all over it. So I was like, well, damn.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see
Well, we'll see if we can get a a stop here. I'll try to use up timeouts, but
recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here we go. Start. 19. Start. Ready.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Packers take their first time out.
1-yard gain.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Finds his man, it's out and on safe ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
well, I think that's going to be all she wrote. He can kneel it out from here if he wanted to.
And they'll have just one left to burn now. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the
I'll go ahead and use up that last timeout just in case anything crazy happens, but
timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one.
Let's go. 77.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and watches the tape the next
yeah, that quarterback is a rookie. I was mentioning it at the start, and I was like, I had no idea who the hell he was, and then the game broadcast mentioned that he was a rookie, so. We advanced like 8 o'clock tonight or something like that, Eastern time. So I hadn't even really had a chance to do a whole lot of scouting on this, but yeah, this quarterback's good. I think he ended up trading golf at the end of last season, because I faced him when he had golf the first game of the season, and then when we got ready to play the second match, he had somebody different and ended up drafting him. And there's the scoreline there, 49-35. I played poorer than what that score suggests, so that sucks. But at least it wasn't a 28, 35-point blowout, something like that.
This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what it looks like after. I'll try to do the stats and stuff real quick. So obviously team stats. I'm honestly surprised the rushing was as close as it was. Felt like he was whooping my ass, but I ended up with a better rush per average. Biggest difference is right there in the passing game. That in the turnover battle. Ain't gonna win too many games with -2 in turnovers. As good as Reed did, Jesus, Jamison Williams. So it was Coker for the Panthers that got $195 or something like that last week, and then he gets 205 this week. So I'm getting killed over the top this year. Yeah, for sure. Defense is absolutely my weak spot. So when I started throwing picks in offense too, that was not going to be a good combo. Yeah, probably. I'll pull up the rosters here in a second. Yeah, definitely my cornerback is a weak room right now. All right, let's see. Yeah, we had this. I literally just signed him this week, but before then, my fastest was Nixon at a 93 for speed. Good mead. Yeah, it's let's see what we even have on the free agency market real quick. There was guys at the start of the season that were like 67 overall. That was our highest, and we're starting to see some of these 70s pop up finally. Uh, who is our fastest cornerback on the free agency market? So we got a couple guys 94 or 93 right now. Yeah, it's kind of what I was looking at right there. I'm leaning toward Jack Jones right now. Already starts off with a little bit of a higher overall, though a little bit older. But at least gets me some speed until I can get, somebody in the position more permanently. Who knows with how my cornerback room is, maybe I'll get both of them. Ooh. I will be right back. All right, just got back, but Yeah, I'll get those couple in free agency here in a second, but let me look real quick. So we got, I think Miami's next up on the schedule, which, yeah, this one's going to be a fun little one. When we play, more than likely that's going to be a Tuesday night game, if not Wednesday. This dude is really good, and we had, so in this league, my first two seasons, or the first 2 seasons in the league, I didn't join until season 2, so the Packers were real rough on season 1. Let's see. It's his matchup against New England. But yeah, Anarchy over there, really good player. He usually goes pretty deep into the playoffs every year, but the one season when they did a restart, he was going to be in he was playing as the Bears, and ended up like right before we were supposed to face off for the first time, they restarted the league again because of people dropping in and out, and then he ended up going back to the AFC. So even though this is like season 3 or 4 that I've played in this league, I still haven't had a chance to actually play him yet. So I'm looking forward to that one, even though it's going to probably be pretty rough. I'm pretty sure he's made quite a big few moves so far. Let's see what his roster looks like real quick. But that should be either Tuesday or Wednesday, because this league does 2-day advancements. Yeah, he just traded for Brock Bauer, so same combo of one really good receiver, one really good running back, and a solid quarterback. But yeah, and then once we get through that one, and doesn't get much easier. Still got Josh Allen and the Bills to come after that. So that one's probably going to be, if the other one's Tuesday or Wednesday, that one should be like Thursday or Friday. And I think we're also planning on trying to do a Rocket League stream on like Friday or Saturday. So that's kind of the tentative schedule right now. Get some streams in before I have to go out on a wedding trip out of state. So I appreciate everybody for, kind of following on the chats and stuff tonight. I'm on both Twitch and YouTube again. So especially a big shout out to Bear Chaser. I will send you my PlayStation and all that stuff here in a minute directly. So, but I will catch y'all a little bit later. I'm gonna go start getting ready for work in the morning and be sad. Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's first time out in California, so I'm looking forward to it. But all right, let me get to the ending screen. But y'all stay blessed. Have a good week, and see you in honestly a couple days too. So.